Anybody ever go home to their significant other, whoever the hell is in the house? This is digging where I'm coming from? And you come home after a long day of work, and then the person says, so how was your day? And you say, I'll talk to you in half an hour. I've talked enough today.
Yes.
And you keep walking. Does everybody understand where I'm coming from?
Yes.
Okay. What that is it's a function of you've talked too much. And what's interesting about that is actually that means that with your clients, and I dig everything you were saying about they're like friends. I'm with you. And what's so interesting is people will feel far more connected to you if you talk less and let them talk. Interestingly, people feel as long when they're talking, and they'll be talking the entire appointment, and they're like, oh my God, we have the best conversation. It's like, if you say so. I said like 4 sentences. In the end, people want to talk about themselves. Give them that space and be present to that. You'll expend a lot less energy, but you can be there. Anybody have a client tell you, like, it's like, I've been, Marin County, where I worked in the Bay Area, they had the highest breast cancer rate in the entire country. So like people, I just got diagnosed with breast cancer. Anybody have somebody come in and it's like, I don't know if it's that, but it's something like serious, yeah? As opposed to being like, oh my God, you know, and getting into all that, the better response from an empathy standpoint would be to say, oh my God, that must be so hard. If you'd like to share more, I'm here to listen. And stop. Don't pry more. You may pry into something they may not want to give. They may want to give more. Open up the door and provide space. Every minute doesn't have to be filled with us yammering. We feel, I see this a lot. Is this useful?
Yes.
This I find is very important.
Yes.
We find as hairstylists, like we need to keep the conversation going. We need with showtime. Does everybody know what I'm talking about? Right? It's not. Some clients just want to shut the hell up and read a magazine. You know, what I want to do, and I think this is important, there's 2 different experiences that we can provide. We can provide the experience that we want to give our clients, or we can provide the experience that our clients want to have. Those are 2 very different experiences. Be open to that, and be aware of that. 4 hours, really quick. All right? I book on the hour. I'm going to give you 4 introductions, okay? And you tell me if this lands. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Does this all make sense to everybody?
Yes. Yes.
Unfortunately, I'm not present because one of those people probably ain't doing too great. And I'm on autopilot, and it's like, am I connecting in your eyes? Maybe one of these is like, hey, how are you doing? And maybe it's a minute to stop and slow down for a second and be present to what the hell's going on in that moment. Move out of autopilot and move into presence. And once you're in presence and you talk less and provide more space, you'll find that that's when you have actually a better, let's put it this way. When I do personal development programs, I'll frequently ask teams, what is your why? Why do you work so hard? Why do you do what you do? Yeah? And they'll say, oh, a lot of them will say like my family, right? My children. Is everybody digging where I'm coming from?
Yes.
Right? How funny that you've done all that for your family, your children, and all your significant others, and then you get home and you actually don't have energy to talk to them. Right? It's this moment where you can give without talking. Yeah? It's important. It's an interesting thing. So, I do, but I give it in more of a way of support instead of as a way of just always like trading barbs or trading stories or like, as opposed to saying like, I have clients, oh my God, I just found out my husband is having an affair. And instead of saying, yeah, you know what, I remember my ex-wife had an affair on me too. It's like, who the hell cares? Do you see what I'm saying? I would just say, wow, you know what, that's really hard. If you'd like to tell me more, please, I'm here to listen to you. And then all of a sudden I save that energy for me and for my life, but I'm actually accomplishing connection far better, which is really what's interesting. That's what I've learned over the years.